Day one, finally touched down in Lanka yesterday. The UK weather just wasn't doing it for me. I'm just not feeling this weather. But hey, I'm here now and the flight went pretty well. Even the airplane bathroom was pretty cool. It was lit up in blue like some kind of illegal rave or something. Bait's in the front, food's in the back. Only one place left to go. So 2018 had drawn to a close, and on the 7th of January 2019 I flew out to Sri Lanka to run a 12-bedroom guest house in Bentotta. The hotel was called Little Paradise, and I'd arranged to pay £500 a month for the place, which I was pretty damn sure I could get my money back, considering it was 12 bedrooms. However, my first port of call and arrival was to have a little holiday. I needed it after a long winter in England, so first thing I did is a bit of fishing. Then that afternoon I went to this temple here that you're seeing. It's called the Rock Temple. Really cool place, one of my favourites in the world in fact. So here's a little look at that. The whole thing is outdoor, by the way, which is what makes it really special. On the way back from the temple, I found out that dinosaurs are real to this day. I think it's like a water monitor or a land monitor maybe, I don't know. Did some work on the hotel and then got ready for a barbecue. So the fishing trip went well. Managed to catch these 3 little fish here. It's called parrotfish, jackfish in English, or some kind of jackfish. Anyone know exactly, hit me up. But that's not enough to feed the staff and the guests here at Little Paradise. So I went head down to the market and I bought this. So if you don't like the cooking channel, you may as well turn this snap off now, because that's what this is. So I got my boy over here grating some fresh coconut. Got my parrotfish, I got my sailfish, more fresh coconut. I got some coconut milk ready in this one. I got fresh parsley. This is some curry powder, of course, in Sri Lanka. Got salt. I got a few 100 grams of fresh prawns, king prawns. It's a barbecue, so of course we've got the pack of sausages, couldn't have barbecue without them. And I just got a bunch of chicken there, and then to cheat as well, to make the chicken easy, I just got some hot sauce, can't go wrong. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my pirate knife here, and I'm going to score it just about like 1 fillet into fillets. So now I got some fresh garlic, fresh parsley, fresh coconut. I'm just going to mix it all together. Like this. Next up, I'm going to take the magic mix and I'm just going to stuff it all inside the cavity of all 3 of the fish here, like that. Now I'm going to grab a bit of chili, well, a nice generous bit of curry powder. Huh?
Yellow pepper.
No, curry powder. Curry.
Command it to eye, so no cook no dead flesh and come keep eye and eye. Them and them no dirty, we can say them a eat right. Know them contents a bite, that's why them toss and turn at night. So them gone.
So I've been out fishing again tonight. Didn't catch any fish, but I got some kind of eel or snake or something. Don't know what it is, but we're going to barbecue it on Monday. To this day, I have no idea what that is. In Sri Lanka, they call it a kirianda, and it's some kind of eel. That's literally all I know. So if you have any idea or you recognise it, you know what it is, hit me up and let me know. I'm curious. Escapee Kirianda.
I know this looks super brutal, but I assure you, cutting through the spinal cord is definitely at least one of the most humane methods of dispatching this snake, eel, fish thing. Next day, love how these cows are just so aloof about chilling in the middle of the road like that. Because it's a Buddhist country, they're allowed to just run free.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking in Lanka with Loy. Tomorrow we've got some guests leaving, some Russian guests that were really nice. So I thought a goodbye party. I'd throw a barbecue. How better to say goodbye than over some barbecued chicken. So pretty much a similar thing from last time. Switched up the fish. This time we're going to have a grouper. Got a fresh grouper. I got my boy Kamesh here today. He's cooking up. He's working on the secret stuffing. The secret is garlic, grated coconut, and fresh parsley. Stuff inside the stomach. The powder I'm going to do it different this time. I'm going to use some chili powder, and my boy Taru over here, he's grinding up some fresh cardamom. It smells amazing. Let's see the cardamom.
Yes, Alex, this one good. Then this?
Yeah, it's good, but it needs to be ground like a powder.
Yes.
We'll get there. So as well as the chili powder, we're going to put some cardamom on the grouper, stuff the stomach full of coconut, then we're just going to drizzle in some coconut milk.
And of course a sprinkle of cigarette ash.
From a fresh coconut, and then like last time, just wrap it up in the banana leaf. We've got some fresh coconut strings lying around, pre-prepared, ready to tie it up with. Then, once again, same thing, I've got some chicken going. Gonna use this because it's badass, fucking delicious, can't beat it. Got a bunch of sausages because they were delicious. Then I'm gonna do a salad. It's gonna be like I call it my summer salad. I actually got the recipe off my mum, who actually got the recipe from someone here in Sri Lanka. It's just peppers, so 2 red peppers. The fish is ready, looks amazing. Chicken's ready. Just gonna package this up now, wrap it up in the banana leaf, whack it in the fridge until it's time to cook. Almost forgot the coconut. That would have been terrible. Last thing to do here is my mum's summer salad, as she calls it. So we've got some
mom recipe?
Amma. Yeah. It's mum's recipe. So we've got the lettuce, we've got a bowl of cucumber,
Yes.
red pepper, secret ingredients, pineapple.
Pepper, yeah.
No joke. Let's go. You want to take mayonnaise?
Yeah. Here.
Hari.
Yes.
Putta.
I put it?
Just adding a bit of mayonnaise. Yeah.
Czechoslovak couple not eat the chicken fish also. I tell him you like to rice. Yes, a vegetable rice. I take you go.
Salt, pepper, and then just a good mix. Good job I made this. Got some vegetarian guests that I didn't consider. Got the fish on now. This is the one you seen earlier, and this is a snake. This place is absolutely popping tonight. Everything's going perfectly. I got a full house, every room taken. I put a little candle, a little incense. Got the barbecue cracking over here. How's everything going, chef? Everything's okay? I got my Buddha cooking on gas too. 7:30, Christmas Eve, Alafgama, bentotta, Sri Lanka. I've got a bottle of coconut whiskey here. I'm off to my boy's house. Gonna be drinking.
You know, coconut arak drinking very good.
Yeah, coconut arak is very good. Coconut whiskey is very good. What's the problem?
Another whole drinking, today drinking, night,
Yeah.
tomorrow morning.
Headache. I
Too
know.
much problem, understand?
That's no problem for me. That's no problem for me.
Yes.
So-
You drink in this one,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, it's very good.
This one, no problem.
Ah, no
Tomorrow morning,
hangover.
tomorrow.
Okay, coconut whiskey, no hangover.
Yes.
Even better.
This one, low price, not too much.
Low price, not too much. There we go. You heard it. Merry Christmas,
You also
everybody.
drink in this one.
You drink it too. Good man. Honda Minia. So I'm off now to party under the palm trees with my boys. Merry Christmas. So I woke up this morning and had a fucking shit fit. Because I said to my manager about a month ago, oh, it'd be really nice to replace these shitty plants along the back that are all dead and they don't produce nothing, to replace them one day with more interesting things, because you can grow anything here in Sri Lanka. So I was saying it'd be nice to have some papaya, some banana, avocado growing, you know, some pineapple plants, stuff that European people never see, instead of just pointless bushes that are dry and not even nice, you know. But shit, I did not expect to wake up and see this guy tearing up my fucking garden. So now I've got a problem that I've got a full hotel worth of people, the pool's right there, I've got kids staying here, and a vertical straight drop down there. So yeah, I got a bit of a problem on my hands now. The only thing I can think to do right now is to buy some nice big containers and line them up here. Look at these motherfuckers, man. I'm paying them to create a problem for me. I'm paying them to give me a problem right now. So I chilled out a bit since this morning. Things aren't too bad. It's clouded over and the sun's gone. That was killing me, that sun, so that's good. But anyway, I got two options now what I can do. And either way, it's going to be better than it was before, because I wanted it done anyway. I just didn't want to wake up to see my garden fucking half destroyed. But anyway, option one is I get containers about waist height all along here, and then I plant that interesting shit that I talked about into the containers. Then I can paint the containers terracotta, which will match the walls here, and this round thing that I'm standing on. Option two is I can cross hatch bamboo sticks, dig them into the ground, thatch them together so it'll make somewhat of a fence, and then I'll plant the interesting shit directly into the ground. Option three, I can get a metal fence, which won't look too great, so I'm not really in that. Anyway, hit me up with your suggestions, what you think. It's between option one and option two, and you know it ain't good. I've got kids. Oh! Ya Lua, what what telepon tiene va? Shit day. Spent the morning messing around, running backwards and forwards to the bank, trying to figure out the Sri Lankan bank system, which I mean, in England it's hard enough. Try doing it out here in Sri Lanka, drive you absolutely crazy. And I've had the landlord around the place, and it's not been fun. But now I got my fishing gear ready. I'm about to take a tourist out, about to take take the guest out deep sea fishing. I decided I'm going to snap it all this time because, you know, you should see it's good fun. So if you don't like fishing, you know, probably just unfollow me right now. So there's fishing here on out. Together now, I got my two fishing rods. I got a bunch of coconuts ready to take on the boat. I got a bag full of hooks, weights, everything I need there. My phone died yesterday just as I was pulling out onto the sea, so actually there was nothing to snap. The fishing trip went pretty good.
For some context, this is the next morning. We'd spent all night out on the boat fishing, and we were heading back to the captain's just to have a look at some of the fish that we'd caught.
Same size have the beak and the tree.
Yeah. I'm no Sri Lankan sea fish expert, so feel free to correct me in the comments, but generally I think it's coral fish, that's a bream, and then I think there's a couple of little grouper in there. That red one was a coral fish. This was my pet cat out there in Sri Lanka. It was the hotel mascot. I saved her as a kitten from a pile of rubbish on the side of the road. Up to the princess puberty party now. Coconut in hand, looks like quite a big do. Amilaye, is this your first princess puberty party or you've been to many? Many puberty parties. Anivarama. Godak Glasanai.
We're supposed to bring Doran.
Oh!
Priyanka.
Prianta, yeah! Mum, how many puberty parties have you been to?
It's my first one.
First princess puberty party? You gotta be playing. Jesus, you're in for a treat.
Oh, have you been before?
No.
When a girl has her first period in Sri Lanka, it's a custom to throw a big party which they call a princess puberty party or a big girl party. I was drunk that day and it was the first time I'd ever heard of it, so I was cracking a few jokes on that. Unfortunately, at the time, I had little intention of actually making a YouTube vlog, so I didn't video the everyday happenings of the hotel. I only videoed what I was up to in my spare time, but you know, it still gives you a sense of what a gorgeous place bentotta is. So if you're ever in Sri Lanka, give bentotta a visit. It's by far my favourite place that I've been to in Sri Lanka so far, and I have been all over the place. This was like a little private beach of mine that I found. Tourists seldom ventured that far around to that beach, so it was almost like a little secret cove. I'd go there often and just have a swim in the mornings before work. This is Colombo, Sri Lanka's capital city. I felt like I needed a break from the oh-so-stressful job of running a guest house in paradise. In this shot, you can get a little glimpse of the beautiful bamboo fence I ended up building to solve that problem I had earlier in the vlog. Once again, I didn't intend on making this vlog, so I didn't do a great camera job and a documentation job of things, but there it is.
I'm at the airport again today. This time I'm picking up my little sisters. Little Lou, little Mia's coming. And my mum has no idea, so it's going to be a surprise when we get back to the hotel. She thinks I'm out picking up a guest to bring to the hotel. She's going to see it's the whole family. How was the flight, Lou?
Great.
Was it nice, Mia?
It was lovely.
Welcome to Sri Lanka.
Bye.
Cheers, Lou.
Cheers.
Oh, there she is. I know, I thought she'd be like, oh, you're right, Luke.
You're a child.
I know.
How did you do
I don't know. Literally, like, booked it like a day ago.
that? I did not expect that. He just came. I swear I fell for it. What?
Little did I know, everything was about to change. On the Easter Sunday of 2019, ISIS decided to let off a number of bombs across the country, targeting hotels and guest houses, bringing the entire tourism industry of the island to its knees, and an end to my adventures with the guest house. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives that day, and rest in peace to my career as a hotel manager. But don't worry, Sri Lanka, I will be back.